You know what I'm saying? So I just decided to share my little story with y'all, whatever. But shit, I know I look rough in here, looking like a mix of Miss Silly and Sophia in this motherfucker. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was trying to figure out what was going on with me or whatever because by the statuses and shit I was making. What's up, Martin? Your square shaped ass head. It, shit. So I was just trying to wait for a couple of people to come in so I could let y'all know what's going on. Oh man, for real. Man, it looking crazy right now. Oh hi.
You can move this. You can move this.
Yeah, I can move it. They just said that it's broken like right up in here, but
Okay.
they I can move it and everything.
Okay. It's just this one that's
Yeah, just this one that's
Okay.
oh
Do you feel this, right? You feel this? No.
no, I don't feel it.
This one. You feel this?
Yeah, I feel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you, Essence. I'm working on it. Where's Norbit? Shit, man. I was about to say, that man married and down south doing his thing. What's up, Taj? What's up? I'm about to let y'all know right now. I was just waiting for everybody to come in or whatever. People was hitting me up on my inbox trying to figure out what happened. And Lord knows I do not have the strength right now to keep retelling this damn story over and over. So I'm just going to go live. Y'all watch it whenever y'all can because I'm pretty sure some doctors going to come in here and be checking up on me and shit. So Sunday morning, I was on my way to work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I work long ass hours, be tired as hell. But me and my little niece, my little heifer and shit, we was on our way. And she was dropping me off at work. So shit, we both was tired as fuck. She fell asleep at the wheel and we could just, man, we just got fucked up. Like my first point of impact, cause I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? I was knocked the fuck out. My first point of impact and shit, that shit literally lifted me up and flipped my big ass around. Like I was laid back, but next thing you know, I'm on my knees facing the back of the van. You know what I'm saying? Don't even ask me why I decided to get a minivan. I definitely am Miss Dot Jr. for real. Cool ass afro, cool ass minivan, but we could skip all that for right now. But I'm facing the back of the van, and we hit the second point of impact. Like the first point of impact, we hit a wall. We did some little spin outs and shit, and then we hit the fucking divider. So I had coughed a little bit, and like my chest had got a little rumbly and shit, and I coughed. One time I coughed, like a blood clot had came out of my hand with like a little mass in it and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? We in the van, you know, help come or whatever. We get taken out the van. They take me out the van first, and then they go get my little heifer and shit. And man, she was fucked up. Her toe was all crisscross and shit, and you know what I'm saying? She's screaming in pain. I'm all disoriented, not even knowing like really what the fuck going on at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I just know that like my left ankle was hurting, and they wound up taking us to the emergency room. I'm not going name no names really about these emergency rooms because I wind up go on to 3 different ones, but we'll get there, when we get there. So we get to this emergency room, right? And they separate us. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there. Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have no family out here, but one of my closest friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, he been holding me down since, you know what I'm saying? We been cool with each other or whatever. When we first met each other at Jack in the Box or whatever. Like, he look out for me, I look out for him. His family that accepted me and the boys, you know what I'm saying? They treat us like family, you know what I'm saying? And he tried to go to the hospital to get to me so I wouldn't be alone, but they wouldn't even let him in because he's quote unquote not family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the back. They got me in the triage and shit. Now I'm sitting in the triage chair with my legs dangling, and I'm like, I'm quiet. When I go to the hospital and I become a patient, like, for some odd reason, like, I just become real humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give the nurses no hard time. In fact, like, nurses be wanting to come and chill with me because I be so cool with them. You know what I'm saying? I just do what I gotta do because, you know what I'm saying, my main point is coming home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who know me, they know I love to work. One thing about me, I'm not going to fake. Everything going to be 100. I'm too old to be lying, playing bullshit ass games, whatever. So I'm in the hospital. These motherfuckers is ghetto as hell. When I tell you they in there talking shit about the patients that's in there making fucking jokes. They in there making jokes about fucking COVID. Like, they just doing the fucking most in this hospital. And I'm like, man, they wilding. I'm just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? I'm in pain and shit. So this one particular, what I'm thinking may be a nurse, but she wound up not being a nurse. She's like a provider or some shit. So she come in there and she like, oh, I'm going to give you a muscle relaxer. And I'm like, all right. But in the meantime, do you think you could put this little chair thing out so I can prop my legs up because my ankle is really hurting? Y'all, this bitch came over there. She hit something on that motherfucking chair, and that shit went flying up. So automatically now, I'm wincing in pain because I'm really in fucking pain. So I was waiting there again. At this point, I probably had already been in there for like 30 minutes before somebody even came over there and said anything to me. You feel me? So now I'm waiting like another 15 minutes. She come in there again and she like, all right, we gonna take you to go get some x-rays or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, anybody know that who are Tauruses or know anything about Tauruses know that we are very independent people. We like to try to do stuff on our own first before we accept the help. Don't ask us why, it's just our nature. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pull myself up because it's going to be less strenuous on me. You know what I'm saying? So I go to pull myself up and I can't. Like, I don't have no strength. Like, everything hurts. It's like a accordion. You know how you pull an accordion and how like it all separates? Like, that's just how exactly like my torso area was feeling. So she wanted me to step on my foot. Now I'm left-handed. My left ankle is you know what I'm saying, aggravating me, so I can't step down on my left ankle, which I'm automatically trying to do because it's my dominant side. So I try to stand up on my right leg, you know what I'm saying, my right leg giving me pain or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, I'm really trying to like get up. So now it's this bitch, this other dude and another lady, they all trying to pull on me and shit, and they all trying to go different ways. I'm in there screaming and hollering and shit, doing all of this fucking shit. Like, of course it's going to look like theatrics because I'm really in there screaming, like telling them like, yo, out, you know what I'm saying, I'm in pain, I'll stop. Like, so they sit me down. They wound up getting the x-ray technicians to come down and x-ray me. You know what I'm saying? So they do their thing or whatever. X-ray people all nice and shit. You know what I'm saying? They like trying to handle me as light as they can. And we finally get the x-rays done. They give me a little blanket and shit. It's fucking freezing there. I got my uniform on, but my uniform is at this point all fucked up because my button's gone. So my shirt open, all you see is fucking bra and cleavage. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers didn't even have the gall to offer me no blanket, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the X-ray technician, he give me a blanket or whatever, and that's that. So I'm sitting there in the triage chair or whatever, and so I guess they get the X-rays back real quick, and the lady, or this, I'm gonna just call her the bitch, cause that's what she treated me as, and that's how I'm gonna fucking address her. So this bitch, she was talking to the other nurses, and she gonna tell the nurses, there's nothing wrong with her. She said, and I quote, there's nothing wrong with her. Nothing's broken. And then at this point, she decides that she wants to whisper. She's just being dramatic. And I bet if I offer her stronger medication, that'll encourage her to walk. Now that put me in my feelings because I'm like, are you fucking serious? You gonna say some whole ass shit like that to somebody that literally just got into a fucking accident? I didn't wake up in the morning to get into an accident so I could fucking come here and get these third string drugs from this fucking ER. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, so now I'm feeling some type of way. So the nurse come in there and she's like, yeah, we gonna have to put you in a wheelchair or whatever so we can take you to a room or whatever and check your vitals or whatever. And so I was like, all right, well, I'm about to try to get myself up or whatever because I don't want you thinking that, you know what I'm saying, I'm in here being dramatic. And so she was like, ma'am. And I was like, I heard exactly what that lady said. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I was on my way to work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just talking my little shit at the time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She helped me in the chair. She like, oh, I'm so sorry that you heard that. And, just apologizing. But at this point, I'm just like, man, fuck it, whatever. So, excuse me. So, we go in there. They check my vitals and shit. My blood pressure is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? So they like, oh, you have any, question me about my high blood pressure. And I'm like, yeah, I have high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? They, but I'm not on the medication right now. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. So, first of all, nobody ever asked me if I had insurance. You know what I'm saying? They never came out and asked me anything. They never came and took any like reports. Like, when you go to the emergency room, they give you paperwork to fill out or whatever. They never did that. They basically just went off of the information that they got from the people in the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? So now they want to start asking me all of these fucking questions and shit. You know what I'm saying? They take my blood pressure. I already had an IV in because they do all of that shit in the ambulance out here. So they was just like, yeah, so, well, nothing's wrong. They said nothing was broken. My bad. Nothing was broken. So what we will do is give you a prescription for Tylenol with codeine, which the nurse wound up giving me one. And then she was just like, we gonna give you these prescriptions, follow up with the clinic in a few days or whatever, and hopefully everything will be okay. So I'm just like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the fuck up out of here. So I call for a ride or whatever, and I skate. You know what I'm saying? They never taught me about the fucking rice method, which is where you know what I'm saying, you get your rest, you put your ice, you get compression, and you elevate your leg. You know what I'm saying? I done had plenty of sprains, so I already knew what to do. You know what I'm saying? My sister is a fucking registered nurse, been one for years. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I already knew who to call if I needed any advice. You know what I'm saying? So for the past 3 days, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. You feel me? I've been trying to walk on on this bad ankle and this bad leg, pulling myself up, you know what I'm saying? Like getting in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking going through hell, you know what I'm saying? Like the kids trying to help me, you know what I'm saying? My best friend, decided that he was going to use his living room as a place for me just so I can have somebody, you know what I'm saying, to be in my fucking corner. So he came downstairs on his way to work, and my bad, y'all. This shit is so fucking annoying. Like, I'm mad as hell, like, about a whole lot of shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, he come downstairs on his way to work, and he see me just sitting there, like, sleep. And my chest is like, he said it looked like I was struggling to breathe. Like, he was so scared that he didn't even want to go to work. But he wound up going to work, and then he just like said something told him to come back and come and get me and take me to the hospital. So we go to this other emergency room. Like they got a lot of emergency rooms or whatever, because I mean San Antonio is so fucking big. Like it's not just like having, you know what I'm saying, one hospital in one city or whatever. They got like emergency care stops. They got like plenty of hospitals out here. You know what I'm saying? So we go to these urgent care place or whatever, and soon as we get there, you know what I'm saying, he tell them like, oh, she's been having chest pains, this, that, and the third or whatever. I wasn't even sitting out there for a good 15 minutes. After we fill out the paperwork and everything, they shoot me to the back and shit. So they start taking tests on me and shit. I went to go get an x-ray for my ankle because they was making my ankle the biggest priority or whatever, because my shit fat as hell. Look like a fucking ham hock. Like all you had to do is cut my fucking foot off and put that bitch in the pot and like nigga flavor for days. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how big my fucking ankles was. You know what I'm saying? So the doctor come in, and before I went back to the room, you know what I'm saying, I was telling her about my chest. Now, I'll describe to you like how my chest was feeling. You know how back in the day we had those little snap bracelets where you open it up, you snap it on your arm and it shit curl up, right? Like that material, how it bends and pops, like that's how my chest would feel. Like anytime when that shit would pop, like it was sending like a surge through my body. Like that shit hurted so fucking bad. And then on my other side, it was just like tender because, you know what I'm saying, I just got into a car accident, which is understandable. So I tell the X-ray technician, and she like, you know what? I'm gonna go holler at the doctor real quick. I'm gonna come back, and then we gonna try to get you right. So they wind up doing an X-ray on my ankle. They did an X-ray on my chest. You know what I'm saying? So we go back to the room. We in there, just waiting. The doctor pops his head in the room. He like, well, first of all, your ankle is fractured in two places. So now we looking at each other like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So then he's like, you have fluid in your lungs. He was like, and it's a pretty substantial amount. So then we looking at each other like, what the fuck? Then he like, I'll be right back. And he was like, I'll come right back with the last part of the news or whatever. So I'm like, okay. He comes back in there. He like, well, I told you about your ankle. He was like, but my main concern right now is your heart. He was like, you have an enlarged heart. He was like, basically just like almost twice your size of the normal heart. So now, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I just know it don't sound fucking good. You know what I'm saying? So they go on, they doing all of these tests and shit or whatever, and they just start treating me for the shit. They giving me medication, put a little IV line in, giving me all of this medication because still and all my fucking blood pressure is through the roof. So they was just like, well, you know, this is just urgent care, you know what I'm saying? We don't keep patients overnight, but we going to send you to another hospital so that way you can you know what I'm saying, you can get the treatment that you really need. So we there for a little minute or whatever. They coming in there, they doing whatever they gotta do. They put a splint on my leg and shit, and then after that they like, okay, well, when the results came back, we we know where we gonna send you. So they like, one more thing, are you anemic? And I say, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I found out I was anemic like 20 years ago when I had my first son. So they like, yeah, you know, your hemoglobin levels is half of what you should be having. It's supposed to be a 12, but you at a 6. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know too much about, you know what I'm saying, this information that he's giving me right now. You know what I'm saying? I just know that I eat ice like it's going out of style. And like, I crave it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta eat it. I would rather eat ice than I would rather eat food. And I know that that's not good. You know what I'm saying? As a result, like, I broke a lot of fucking teeth eating ice like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I get transported to this other hospital. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get there, like when I tell you, it looked like an episode of fucking Grey's Anatomy, like damn near 20, 30 fucking people in there, all in there just waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? And now I get scared because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I about to go into some type of emergency surgery? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I'm scared as hell. And then once again, you know what I'm saying? Nobody could be there. So, you know what I'm saying? I go in there. They flipping me over, ripping my dress, doing all of this shit or whatever. And then, they like, oh, okay, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, get all of this shit. Like, it literally looked like I was on a fucking TV show. So I'm in there like shit, because I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? So they start talking to me, they asking me questions and shit, and I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, you know what I mean, blah, 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 whatever. So they examining me, and they wind up taking off the first splint because the man was just like, oh, well, they only did a soft one. We got to do one to make sure that it's hard or whatever, so your ankle and stuff don't move, because they said I had a special type of fracture, and it was going to need surgery. So now I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, listen, I don't really have it to be paying for no surgery. You know what I'm saying? I literally just, like, got the keys to move into my new apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of shit going on. And now I'm about to have to miss work. And y'all know, like, every time when y'all see me, I got the same fucking clothes on, a fucking uniform, because I'm always at work. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just like, fuck. Like, literally, just got this apartment, just got my keys. You know what I'm saying? The Saturday or the day before, you know what I'm saying, I done went and washed all my clothes, all my linens, everything. And then my dumb ass, instead of putting that shit at the apartment, I shoot to work. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like it's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never thinks like some shit is going to happen to them like this. So all my clothes, you know what I'm saying, a lot of my shit is in that van. You know what I'm saying? So They like, yeah, you gonna have to have surgery, whatever, this, that, and the third. So, they got me in there for a little minute, and then, they come back, and when they come back, they examine my fucking ankle, and they like, well, your feet swollen, your foot swollen on the other side or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Is it normally like that? And I'm like, nah. So they start like, examining that leg, and now I'm bouncing all around because this leg power, it's hurting too. So I told them, like, they told me at the first hospital that the airbag deployed on my legs, and that's why, what I'm saying, is like bruised up and sore. They like, you know what, we gonna send an x-ray technician in to look at your left side. We gonna look at your right side too. They look at my left side, you know what I'm saying, we already know what's going on with that one. But on my right side, I fuck around and have a fucking fracture, like, right above my knee. And, you know what I'm saying, I've been basically putting all of this weight on this right side and fucked around and it's fractured. So they like, you got 2 fractured legs. And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did I get so fucking lucky? You know what I'm saying? So they like, oh, okay, well, we gonna take care of you. We gonna make sure you get all the help you need or whatever. So let's get back into this heart situation. You know what I'm saying? I told them the truth. I tell them about everything. You know what I'm saying? I occasionally smoke marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who know me know that I used to be a piehead back in the day. I don't even smoke like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stopped smoking like that like years ago. You know what I'm saying? Basically because majority of the time I'm at work, and me being a manager beforehand, trying to just I can't even think of the words, but lead by example, not coming to work high and not smoking at work. You know what I'm saying? So I've been like this. Then on top of that, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I done did it for so long, like, it ain't really even no fun in it if you smoking by yourself any fucking way. So I really smoke on occasion, like if I have a bad day and I need to go relax myself, or if I'm you know what I'm saying, like, just want to get my head right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit a blunt a couple of times. I don't even smoke that bitch to the whole blunt. Like, I'm really not even a smoker no more. You know what I'm saying? So I tell them the truth. Like, I smoke on occasion. I might have a glass of wine here and there or whatever, or a drink if I go out, but I'm not a drinker, and I've never really been a drinker. You know what I'm saying? So they asking me about all of this other shit or whatever. So finally I get admitted, and they like, okay, well, we gonna put you on this we gonna put you on a regimen with the high blood pressure or whatever, because that's one of my main things. But the second thing, he was like, I'm really concerned about, you know what I'm saying, your hemoglobin or whatever. So guess who had to get a blood transfusion? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I didn't even fucking know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I paid so much attention about being a provider, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that I had to be at work just so I could make money, because, like, out here, you know what I'm saying, Texas make you get your shit together. It's way different, you know what I'm saying, how it is in Jersey. You know what I mean? Like, in Jersey, I know all the resources. I know if I need help or whatever, who I can go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit easier out there to get assistance than it is out here. You know what I'm saying? So out here, like, basically, I've really never been eligible for food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Housing, I've been on a list for housing when I first moved out here, nigga. They never. Like, that's how many motherfucking people it is out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been out here for, what, 7 years? I never got a fucking call about housing. Never. You know what I'm saying? So, literally, everything I do, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing that shit, fucking hustling and fucking working. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a big part of me is stressed out because I'm like, man, shit. you know what I'm saying, I gotta get my shit together and fast because, you know what I mean, out here, even though, you know what I'm saying, they got that shit that goes on where you don't have to pay, I mean, not have to pay, but they not gonna evict you if you backed up on your rent and shit. But, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker, they still harassing you for them fucking bills. Like, the bills don't never stop. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, I gotta get this money, you know what I'm saying, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, they bring me to a room and shit. They they put my they do what they gotta do, like as far as putting me on like all of the medication and shit. Because they put me on a medication like when they did, my and then, you know what I'm saying, me being a little bit more stabilized and not in pain, you know what I'm saying, my blood pressure shot down from two 180 something over 94 or something like that. So it's like gradually getting better, you know what I'm saying? Shit was getting better. So the next day, you know what I'm saying, I wake up and I wake up to them telling me, like, you know, you got surgery at 7 o'clock. And really, on the cool, I really didn't sleep because, like, I'm just up, like, just reflecting on a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, with my life. You know what I'm saying? People will be telling me all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth it to work as hard as you do, especially for the people that you work for. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, I spent 5 years of my life working at a fucking company that, man, as soon as I no longer was a manager, I became a thief. You know what I'm saying? They accused me of stealing money and shit. And, you know what I mean? Even still, I separate myself from them, and because I was loyal to a friend, I decided to go back to that company and they still fucked me. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, why? Why am I, you know what I'm saying? Why am I doing this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know my purpose is greater, but I'm still out here trying to search for answers. You feel me? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, I really don't want to cry, but nigga, like, I work so hard and I try to do the right thing. Like, it's just always one step forward and it's like fucking two steps, shit, 200 steps back sometimes. Like, so, I get my surgery and shit, and, I had to wind up getting 2 screws in my fucking ankle. So the doctor tell me, like, yo, you can't go back to work for like 10 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just, you know what I'm saying, for the one that's just sprained, not for the one with the screws in it. He was like, you probably gonna be out of work for a while. So I'm like, man, shit, fuck it. I done made all of these jokes about, you know what I'm saying, if the pandemic happened again, I wasn't gonna work and I was just gonna collect unemployment. Guess who about to collect unemployment? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do because at the end of the day, my kids is still kids. You know what I'm saying? Javante just got him a little jobby job, but it's not that young man's responsibility to take care of my responsibility. You get a job so you could take care of your wants and your needs. I would never, you know what I'm saying, make him pay no bills or, you know what I'm saying, make him do anything. The same with nature. You know what I'm saying? Your money is your money and you fucking earn that money. You go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? But see, one thing about my kids, like, they see me, they see how hard I struggle, and you know what I'm saying, whatever they do, they always offer. Like, you know what I'm saying, when nature was working for Jack in the Box or whatever, man, he was just like, look, if you want to do this and you want to get something or whatever, he was like, I'll take, you know what I'm saying, just stepping up, you know what I'm saying, because that's how I raised them. But nah, like, it's not your responsibility to take care of my bills. You know what I'm saying? I would rather for you to take that money and do what you need to do for you and do what you want to do for you, so I don't have to foot the bill, so I could focus more on, you know what I'm saying, building my credit and doing this so we could be in the house one day and all of this stuff. Like, I still haven't gave up, you know what I'm saying, my dream of being a homeowner or whatever, but I just deal with reality. You know what I'm saying? So They you know what I'm saying, now I'm here, you know what I'm saying, I wish that somebody was there, you know what I'm saying, when I woke up from fucking from the post op, when I was in the post op, because my dumb ass in there just saying a whole bunch of funny ass shit. Like, I really got all of these nurses and motherfuckers in there cracking up, because when I woke up, like, I was just talking crazy as hell. But you know, that's just one of the effects of the anesthesia and shit. So when I woke up, I was like, shit. I was like, damn, I slept real long on my break or whatever. And I was like, shit, I was like, I was about to say, well, I'm about to go back and clock in or whatever. So the nurse like, girl, what is you talking about? You don't work here. And I was like, I don't. I was like, this not Jersey Shore Medical? She like, what? And I'm so, you know what I'm saying? I'm in there just saying a whole bunch of dumbass shit, and I just had them cracking up, which, like, when I woke up from that surgery, like, I don't even know why, but, like, I felt so good. Like, I was just, like, in the best mood ever. And I don't even know if it was the anesthesia or for the simple fact of, it's like, I'm just coming to the realization of, like, man, like, you putting in all of this hard work, but now it's time for you to focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bust my ass to help people, even though I don't really have shit. You know what I'm saying? I was hitting motherfuckers up like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That bread that I lent you, can I get that? Because my first rent is due on my first apartment, and I don't want to be late. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know who, you know what I'm saying, who I had these conversations with, and they looked out, you know what I'm saying, because I looked out for them, and I appreciate that shit. Even the motherfuckers that tried, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I mean, that couldn't get to it, but oh, okay, I could get to it at a later date, and I got you, you know what I'm saying, like, just that love, you know what I'm saying. There's a couple motherfuckers out there that try to act like they ain't see my fucking, you know what I'm saying, my shit, like, they, you know what I'm saying, like, they try, like, to act like they didn't read it, but, bitch, they tell you that they read it. So, you know what I'm saying, fuck you, and I'm gonna get that shit back, and I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't even give a fuck if you was on fire. I would spit on your ass, and that's real, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'll be out here fucking struggling for mine, you know what I'm saying, and if I do it, I'm doing it out the kindness of my heart, not because I expect anything in return. So if I ask you, that's because I really fucking need it, not because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like flexing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really had to block a family member because this motherfucker gonna ask me when I just turn around and ask you. Well, I didn't ask him, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, at the time, I was asking people, and he hit me up like, yo, can you send me some money? And I'm like, bro, I'm in the hospital right now. I just told you, you know what I'm saying, when you asked me for money last time, that I wasn't going to be able to do nothing because I'm out here in transition, trying to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? You would think, like, if I tell you, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the hospital and all, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Not even are you all right? You know what I'm saying? You good or whatever, this, that, and the third. He just like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you did not fall out my poodle pop. Go ask your mother. Go ask your father. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, shit, nigga, it's not my responsibility to take care of you. You a whole grown-ass man. So you could just fucking keep walking, find you a bridge, and jump off that shit. And that's just how the fuck I feel. Like, I feel like a whole new person. And at the end of the day, if it don't got nothing to do with me and mine, and it's not serving me no purpose, bitch, you're done. I don't even give a fuck. And that's just how I feel. And if you don't like it, oh fucking well. When I get my fucking ankles right, bitch, I still know how to fight. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why. But you know what I'm saying, everybody was hitting me up or whatever because of the post that I had made and shit, and the post that other people had made on my behalf asking for prayers and shit, and you know what I'm saying, everybody wanted to know what was going on, whatever. And you know what I'm saying, this is what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? This is my reality. Like, I'm about to be out here looking like fucking Patrick Star with two straight ass legs, like fucking tap dancing around the whole fucking room some fucking way. But you know what? I don't even care. The the pain is not greater than, you know what I'm saying, the success that's about to be behind it. So on the cool, like, if you going through something and like you find yourself being depressed, you find yourself being sad, like, yo, if you find yourself wanting to like do something stupid, don't, like, trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trust the process and know that if you put your hard work and your will into it, like, everything is gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? And listen, when I tell you, when the comeback is gonna be so fucking great, like, the comeback is gonna be, it's gonna be fucking phenomenal for me, because I done suffered and I struggled for so fucking long. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, like, I have this big ass feeling like it's gonna be a big shift, and I'm just gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like, oh, you need to sue that girl who fucking fell asleep. Nah, I'm not doing that. Because first of all, I know her personally. I know the shit that she did for me and does for me, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That girl is a young stay-at-home mom who got a baby. I would fucking never, because at the end of the day, it was my car, you know what I'm saying? So just her having to get up out her bed to take me to work at the fucking crack of dawn. You know what I'm saying? I would never fucking do that. So everybody that's telling me to do that, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you one thing though. This hospital that made me go through this unnecessary hell, oh, you gonna fucking pay. You gonna pay. You gonna pay these doctor bills, nigga. You gonna pay every fucking thing. Cause at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? This shit could have been way less hectic than what it was if you would have not prejudged me. You know what I'm saying? They look at you, they fucking judge you, be like thinking like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's not even a racial thing. You know what I'm saying? It was the fact that she probably thought I was faking because, oh, I could get a check. I could sue somebody. I could get money from my insurance or whatever if I'm in here acting like I'm hurting. No, bitch, I was hurting for real. You know what I'm saying? You prejudged me, but you prejudged the wrong bitch, because I would never ever fake about no shit like that. Cause for some odd reason, karma love to get my black ass. And that's one thing I ain't gonna fucking do. If I walk out of a fucking situation unscathed, I'm happy, because guess what? I could take my black ass back to work, make some jokes about the shit to, you know what I'm saying, make shit a little bit less stressful than what it is, because I hate the fucking drama. So I'm gonna make the situation a light one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we lost the car, but that shit could get back. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you don't even need a driver's license in San Antonio to get no car. Nigga, you could go to places. I can go to a place right now with $300 and get another fucking car. Material shit does not matter. You know what I'm saying? Now, you couldn't tell me this 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You couldn't tell me this 2 years ago. I would have been ready to windmill the shit out of her over a fucking car. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just on my more mature shit. Like, I'm just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went through a lot of shit in San Antonio. Nigga, I lost teeth in San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of war scars out here in San Antonio, and I'm still standing on my fucking 10 toes. Nigga, I'm not gonna let nobody dim my light, period. So at the end of the day, this is a minor setback, but this was also a wake-up call for me. Like, nigga, you doing all of this shit. You doing all of this hard work. You working hard for all of these motherfuckers, and guess what? Now you gonna sit the fuck down, and you gonna reevaluate some shit, and you gonna get your shit together. Health wise, fucking business and career wise, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Like, I'm a whole brand new me, and I'm not ashamed of nothing that I went through. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all this like fucking a few years ago when I finally got myself out of that situation that I was in. You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers that I thought was my friends was out there going around spreading stories about me, telling motherfuckers all my business and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know what I'm saying, you knew a little glimpse of the information, but didn't even know, you know what I'm saying, the whole fucking story. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is expected, because a motherfucker that'll talk to you about a motherfucker will go to a motherfucker and talk about you. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why I really don't put my business in the street no more. I tell you what I want to fucking tell you, because at the end of the day, my business is my business. Anybody that rock with Miss Dot know rule number 3: mind your motherfucking business. Period. So I don't even talk to half of the motherfuckers I talk to. You know what I'm saying? Or used to be friends with back in the day. Because for what? For what? Now that I look back on a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfuckers that I shouldn't have never been telling my business to. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I mean? That I did. And I don't regret it. But it just opened my eyes to who you really was. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I mean, I'm crying because, like, it's just like me just unloading, like, all of this shit off my chest, like unloading, like, all of the old negative, like all the bullshit that I've been through, like cleansing my soul, because I'm ready for my next journey. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, you know what I'm saying, people judge me about believing in astrology and fucking with tarot and all of this shit. But let me tell you something. My cards ain't never lied. They ain't never lied. And when I tell you the shit that I'm going through right now, I didn't know exactly what it was going to be, but I already knew that I was going to go through something dramatic for me to have to see, you know what I'm saying, the shit that I see right now. And I'm so glad that I did, because I'm telling you right now, had I not gotten to this accident, I would still be fucking working all of these fucking hours, you know what I'm saying, coming home, doing the same exact shit that I do every fucking day, you know what I'm saying, like living my life, just not even living, but fucking existing. And I'm tired of just existing. I'm ready to fucking live. You know what I'm saying? Javante about to be 18 in one more year. You know what I'm saying? Nature is already 19. Once Javante turned 18, like my life starts like to the point where I can be able to do whatever I want to do, because my young men are self-sufficient. They know how to cook. They know how to clean. You know what I'm saying? They know, you know what I'm saying, how to survive. I'm never going to kick them out the house. My grandmother ain't do that to us. So you always have a place to stay. But whatever you do, whatever decisions you make, whatever goals you want to attain, you got the driver's seat now. I'm just in the back cheering you on. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life starts and I'm going to live for me. You know what I'm saying? So I be telling people this all the time. Please don't give up. If you had a dream that you had to put to the side, you know what I'm saying, pick that shit back up and fucking finish that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ever wanted to start a business, you ever wanted to fucking, I don't give a fuck if you want to tap dance outside and act like motherfucking fucking Gregory Hines out by the fucking beach to collect change, nigga. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, live your fucking life. Because I know that's exactly what I'm about to fucking do. Period. So, you know what I'm saying? I hope the people who was asking me, you know what I'm saying, what was going on, you know what I'm saying, I hope y'all see this. If y'all want to share it, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, somebody ask you about me, let them know I'm all right. I'm doing fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Everything is okay. But I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on, because I've been putting up these statuses or whatever, you know what I'm saying, about me being in pain and shit. And now you know why. You know what I'm saying? Now you know the science behind everything, man. And I miss Jersey so much. Like, y'all don't even know. I miss all of y'all, man. Like, everybody who I grew up with, all my friends, like my real rights, everybody, like people that hit me up, you know what I'm saying? I don't really post that many pictures because I really don't get a chance to fucking, you know what I'm saying, be out of my uniform, you know what I'm saying? But every time when I try to get girly and shit, when everybody hit me up or whatever and give me compliments and shit, like I really appreciate that shit, man. Y'all don't know, like, now that shit is going to change for me, like I'm really going to try to get out there to come and see everybody, man. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, I promise you, I will be out there soon. So, man, y'all stay right, man. Just love everybody, be kind to everybody, man. I love y'all so much. Like, I miss y'all for real. When I'ma come home and see y'all, I promise. If I don't do nothing else on this earth, I'm coming for real. So just be ready. Have y'all cameras ready because I want to take pictures with everybody, man, because we losing so many people. It's not even funny. Like, I love y'all. I gotta go. I can handle my business, but I plan on, you know what I'm saying, getting my goofy on and being on Facebook or whatever, and I miss y'all, man. I see y'all later.